Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2011, and now I'm sure you're all very excited to see what's happened with the transfers. Now, two players have recently popped upon my radar. I'd like to thank you all for your suggestions, but just a few things to clarify now. When there's a player on the transfer list, it's always going to be apparent that he is more likely to sign for you or more likely wanting to go to you than someone who isn't. Now, it's all well and good you guys offering me players such as Capdevia, Kiefren, Hangeland, Shawcross, Scott Dan, etc. And I do appreciate that, and they are very good signings, I agree. But compare and contrast that to someone who does want to leave and has been transfer listed by their team. Who is more likely going to go? Someone like Scott Dan or Juan Capdevia, who doesn't want to go and isn't transfer listed and is an indispensable player to their club, or someone who does want to go? Say someone like John Mensah, for example, or say someone like Darren Bent, for example. Darren Bent on the transfer list. He is 6 million. Man City, though, City are seemingly having a bit of a bidding war, although Sunderland seem a little bit iffy at the moment. Have sold young lad Daniel Ayala for £800,000, and I thought, why the hell not? He's 21. He's probably a little too old in terms of bringing him in. I can't say like he'll improve in a way. I mean, he will improve, but you know, it's that sort of level that I want. No, I thought I'd make a profit on him, and you know, he's clogging up there. So I thought, forget it. John Mensah, though, is interesting because he is with the Ghana squad, so I'm not going to be able to play him anyway for a while. But I'm still optimistic, and I'm still going to try for the players you've given me. But I have that list there, and you know, but Darren Bent, 6 million. Balotelli, Carroll, Torres, and Bent. You're telling me that wouldn't be a good foursome? Not sexual, obviously. So, FA Cup game then against Aston Villa. They have a pretty much full strength team. Ashley Young there. Maybe he's gone to United. I don't know. By the time I've recorded this, Alan Hutton's there. I think we've talked about this before. Stephen Allen's Jack Cork, who is with the under-21s, I think. He's a former Chelsea player. Let me just check history. Yeah, former Chelsea dude, and he's now moved to Aston Villa 3, which is a decent little sign for them, actually. My team 4-4-2. Charlie Adam and Lucas in the middle. Kaut, Judd Cole, Andre Wisdom gets another shot. Danny Wilson at right back, Lucas Digne at left back, Carroll and Pacheco up front. So let's get to it. Let's ask the assistant for the opponent for opposition stuff, and let's wish the team luck. So now, FA Cup, I'm willing to gamble again with the FA Cup, like I did last season. I'm willing to gamble with perhaps one or two of the younger lads, without Gerrard and Torres and Hazard and all that, you know, just to see how they'd get on with likes of Andre Wisdom and all that. And wow, Villa, Ashley Young there, nearly scoring inside 20 seconds. I know, I think we better stay at standards for now. So the fixtures are now coming thick and fast, so I'm being forced to rotate anyway. You know, I mean, we had the Wigan game that was 120 minutes, so I had to rotate them anyway. They were never going to play in this, to be brutally honest. And I'm not being funny. Andre Wisdom, I can't fault the lad, if I'm going to be honest. He's done very well. So I'm thinking I might bring him through. Seriously, I think I might start playing Wisdom more. I'm very impressed by him so far. Carroll's dribbling has improved so much. Lucas with a poor effort. But Andy Carroll, I tell you what, since he's come here, he was a bit crap in the first few months in terms of being on the ball. But since I put him on this individual training on his dribbling, his dribbling's improved so much. He's drifting past players, he's doing all sorts. It's great. There's Wisdom, and another corner. He's on. When there's another corner. Now, you know what? Fuck transfers. I'm gonna play Wisdom. I'm gonna start looking at my youth team. I don't care if they're inexperienced. I'd rather bank on my youth team that I've raised than buying some Ghanaian which I can't use for ages. You know. Yeah, he's bear in mind at the African Cup of Nations with Ghana, John Mensah. How do I know he's going to be any good? And I know the likes of Digne, obviously, admittedly, I brought him in, but you know, the likes of Wisdom. Maybe at this point, maybe I shouldn't have sold Ayala. But to be honest, you know, Daniel Ayala, of course, I've just sold it. Look at Carroll, he just drifts past players. Stephen Warnock there. Look at this. Oh, he's won a corner. If he'd gone past Quayle there, that would have been amazing. Let's see then. Pacheco's corner. Can he even take the corner? I don't know. Never mind. There's a header, gone over, scale. So I think, yeah, I'm going to probably bank on this Darren Bent. I think I might just find one more striker. If I can't get Darren Bent, I might just try and find one more offensive player, just to shore up that goal scoring thing. Because obviously Carroll and Balotelli now find their bit of form. Balotelli a bit, Torres obviously. No, but I'm gonna gamble on my defensive strategy there, and I'm gonna go with my youth team. Yeah, call me adventurous, but I think it'll work. I like Andre Wisdom, and I like the other players as well. I like David Amu as well. He's on the bench, is he? No, he's not. You know, I say Iger's only young himself. You only need to find one goal. And tell you what, they're all doing well. Even Danny Pacheco. But saying it, I think I still want to shore up that front line with, like, not necessarily another Fernando Torres, but you know, if I think I'm gonna gamble on Darren Bent. But now, as I say, now I'm not. It's not as if I'm deliberately ignoring your transfer suggestions, and I'm not. I've searched for them. Oh, it's a poor FC or something. Danny Pacheco, is he good enough? You know. But it's not as if I'm deliberately ignoring him, and I don't mean to at all. It's just, it gets to that point where there's players out there who want to leave their club, like Bent, etc. He's still at Sunderland, by the way. That's probably why they're doing so well, just realised. And they want to leave, so there's a higher chance of them leaving, and obviously you buying them, even though you didn't also recommend them to me. However, there are players like, as I say, Scott Dann, etc., who don't want to leave, so therefore they're obviously going to be a lot harder to buy, necessarily meaning I'm not going to buy them. And obviously all players are the same, they're the ones you've recommended to me. So don't take it in any sort of bad light that I'm just ignoring everyone's thing. I mean, I know I've done it before. I did it with Balotelli. You know, no one said to me, "Oh, you should sign Balotelli," but he was there for £7 million. Now you're saying to me, Balotelli's there on I'm giving you Balotelli on a plate, £7 million. You don't want him. You know. You know, you got to be logic. You got to use logic sometimes. You know, you really have to go against what the majority say, i.e., you guys say, and just go with your instincts and say, yeah, Balotelli, £7 million, I want him. Same goes for Darren Bent, maybe £6 million. I've got £10 million worth. Since I've sold Ayala, got some extra cash now. And I don't know if this Carroll Pacheco partnership is doing that well. Doesn't seem to be having too many shots. Look at Wisdom. There you go, he's won a free kick. Oh, that's admittedly a handball, but, you know, I like Andre Wisdom, as I say. I've said that about 5 times now. Not sexually, as I think, in that sense, obviously, since I've said it so many times. But no, I'm banking on my youth team now. I don't care about signing more central defenders now. I'm going off it. I'm going to try and sign maybe one more forward. That'd be it. And I'm going to take Pacheco off for Balotelli. And Villa have scored. All in good time. Not to worry. Danny Wilson, seemingly, with his name being the highlightee, seemed to be at fault of the goal. Well, let's find out. Let's say, maybe was it worth the gamble in the FA Cup? I don't know. Let's see this goal then. Who was at fault? So I'd like to see a fault. I like to pinpoint players deliberately. So I'm a horrible bastard like that. Wilson just standing completely still. And, well, that wasn't very good now, was it? We have a bit more offensive now. With Pacheco off, I think Danny Pacheco, I may get rid of him. I'm going to be really honest. He doesn't seem to be good enough in my opinion. We go attacking. As you can see, Villa are still coming on to us. And ooh, I can't. Danny Wilson, he's been poor today. If that just happened to him, and we have an indirect free kick. And actually, okay, yeah, we're going to take Joe Cole off as well. I'll throw Gerrard on then. Throw him in there. And also now I'm going to take Adam off as well for Fernando Torres. I'm just going to play this here. Oops. I might actually try and play Gerrard on the right. I'm going to play him on the left and see what happens. See what happens. Just go for. I say it's like a gambling match. This one. Just trying to figure out tactics. And I think I might do that. See if these guys can win us. I think it might be too late though. Oh, Danny Wilson. Come on. I have to give him a bit of a bollocking for that. Well, he's cost us the game today. I did absolutely fuck all. And, well, it was worth... I think it was worth a gamble, to be brutally honest. Danny Wilson, shocking. I'm going to say sympathise, but I'm going to say to Wisdom. Did well. But, you know, I'm going to say Danny Pacheco as well. Where is he? He wasn't very good. He wasn't very... I think, to be honest, Pacheco... I might get rid of him and bring in another striker, to be honest. And that is disappointing, but FA Cup, yet another competition I cannot win. Can win the League Cup, but we can't win the bloody FA Cup. Jesus fucking Christ. Any shock results there? Not particularly. QPR beating Fulham. Portsmouth beating Wales, no surprise really, is it? Ipswich beat West Ham. Doncaster beat City. Ooh, look at that. And Blackpool beat Stoke. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit game. Yeah, I'm not very happy to go out like that. I'm not really asked about Ashley Young. Had this defeat raised any questions? Certain plays. Yep, definitely going to be shaking a few things up. Cool, thanks, Lordrop. I really don't know who you are, but okay. Now I know who Lordrop is. I know of him, really. Pacheco doesn't do enough for me, if I'm going to be brutally honest. Catania. Offered to clubs. 3 million. Oop, no, don't transfer list him. I'm going to offer him and see what Catania say. So, that is disappointing. FA Cup loss, but... okay. FA Cup loss, but, you know, I think we've seen some bright sparks out there. We've seen the likes of Andre Wisdom, certainly did himself absolutely no harm at all. And I have a good idea of what I want to do now. I've really come to the focus now where I may actually not go out and buy centre defenders, or just generally defenders. I think centre defenders were probably the main one I wanted, but now I have an idea of what I want to do. 7 points ahead of Arsenal in the league. It's still all in our own hands in terms of the league. Thanks for watching, guys. Disappointing results, I know, but what can you do? See you for the Blackburn game then, and I'll give you actually, no, what? Yes, actually, we will. Deadline day, maybe its own video, I shall see. If not, I'll incorporate it in the Blackburn video. So, thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye for now.